Hello, Aston Villa fans, and welcome to the Villa Forever podcast. I am your host, Chad Williams. Please subscribe and make sure to smash the like button on this video. This is match reaction. In the Premier League last night, it finished Liverpool 2 to Aston Villa 0. I'll tell you what, that was frustrating to watch last night. Villa fans. And in bed last night, I was thinking about it all last night. What we could have done differently. And a bit of that Aston Villa fans. But you guys struggled to sleep last night. And, disappointing. And I thought, God, I felt very frustrated. Because really, I think the first half, we played really well. Morgan Rogers hit the post. Martinez also hit the post as well. We had a few good chances. Wasn't ruthless enough, didn't take our chances. And I think if Morgan Rogers scores, that's a different guy. But ultimately, I think basic sloppy mistakes cost us the game. And I think mistakes that were easily avoidable. Just before the first half ended, it was 0-0. Then all of a sudden, just for the end of the first half, I just can't know what Martinez is thinking. What was he thinking? I mean, he passed it straight to Mo Salah. And Mo Salah hasn't really firing at all cylinders at the moment. But he passed it straight to him. And it was an absolute gift. In the Premier League or any level, at the Premier League, you don't do that. A player like Mo Salah, you don't just pass the ball to him. You just don't do that. I think playing out for the back, I think we played it too risky last night. We were sort of messing it around. And Liverpool were pressing us quite a lot. And they put us under a lot of pressure. And we couldn't deal with the pressing. So, we were playing it too risky. And I think mistakes, you can't do that. And also, the second goal was a deflection by Grothenberg. And there weren't really great Liverpool goals, really. They got a bit of luck, and we gifted them opportunities. But, I'm kind of annoyed about it. We just can't seem to beat Liverpool at Anfield. No matter what poor form they're in, or no matter what. It's like all season, like Martinez, he hasn't kept a clean sheet. And against Villa, he does. But the second half, Liverpool's all over us then. He was chasing the game. And I don't understand why Martinez didn't start. Because I think, Emery keeps starting. Don't guess so. Ahead of Martin, but I can't understand why, because we signed Martin in January. This is one of our signings from last season. So what more does Martin have to do to get a regular start to this team? Because when he came on, he showed a lot of pace, a lot of energy, and he actually had a good chance to score, so I'm not seeing Martin start the next guy. Ross Barkley made a difference. Opened up some space in the midfield. Gave us a bit more creativity, which we loved, but better in the midfield. And another positive, I think, is that Morgan Rogers is looking back to the player that he was. For the season, he's back to himself again. He was unlucky not to score last night. And you can see, his confidence is back. And he's driving runs. through the midfield, drawing at the defenders, to Rodgers and then back to his normal self, which is good to see. Morgan Rodgers, I think, is showing what the best he can do. I think he's back to his best again. I feel sorry for Ollie Watkins. He was completely marked out the game. He sort of didn't do anything. He's been very quiet. Watkins is a man. I think he's very low on confidence. Every time he got the ball, he sort of lost it too easily. I think he just needs better support, I think. But I do think Ollie Watkins, he's really struggling. But I'm not going to single out players, but Martinez, he's done this a few times now. The last game of the season, against Man United, he got sent off. Last night, he gives an absolute gift to Salah. He gave him an early Christmas present. To know what he was thinking. And he's the same mistakes sort of keep happening. They just can't keep happening. Because the fundamentals, the basics, these are fundamentals of the game. If you can't do that, it's concerning. And I just think, for me, I feel frustrated. Because I think we could have done better. I never thought we could have won that game. We were doing the run too much. Because, it is Liverpool. Liverpool won the Premier League title last season. To the end, Liverpool could beat anyone. The Anfield is a hard place to go to. But you can't give that sort of performance. Because I think it wasn't for those mistakes, we would have lost that game. It's basic schoolboy errors. So we can go back to Martinez. All you have to do is clear his lines. Just clear it. There's no need to pass it out for the back. You want to get into half time and get into 0-0. Then I think after that then, the confidence really drops. To the second half, Liverpool dominated then. I think the midfield, they outclassed us in the midfield. To look to St. Barcelona, to McAllister. He's shown what he can do again. And I knew the battle was going to be won in the midfield. And I thought Liverpool's midfield, they won the battle. Obviously Grafenberg as well. Realistically, it's going to be hard to take. But let's remember, it is Liverpool. And you can still play games to win. But we're just going to bounce back for that performance. But we need to cut out these silly mistakes. Because the mistakes cost you games. Well, yeah, I'm not very happy with our fans, but let me know what you think in the comment section. I'll be doing a more in-detail podcast tomorrow with Amy and Aaron on the match preview. Aston Villa versus Maccabi Tel Aviv. But until then, thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to subscribe. And up the Villa.